I took him from the beach down here in Puerto Rico. And I took a little nap or whatever. And I figured I'd do a story time. So, this story time is about the time I got catfished. And I just hung around with my catfish because I was kind of scared. I don't know. Anyway, so here's the story. So, I had met this dude offline. Online. You say online or offline. And before we had met up, him and I were talking on the phone. Maybe for about, I don't know, this was a minute or so. I probably was talking to him for like 2 weeks or so. Yeah, probably 2 weeks. Damn, I'm crusty, busty. Anyway, so him and I would talk every day. We would talk every day. And, y'all want to see my view? Let's see. So, him and I would talk every day, right? And, we had this OD connection because he was, like, into, like, meditating and just relaxing and, you know, all this, not superficial shit, but, how do you say it? Just into, like, the spiritual world and all that, whatever. And I'm into that, so me and him connected OD. So when I saw his pictures online, he was a good looking dude. His body was OD nice or whatever. From the pictures he posted, he was cute. He didn't have way too much, he didn't have a lot of pictures, but he had enough that I felt like, okay, this is a good looking dude. So long story short, he's like, yo, when we gonna link up? So I kind of like procrastinated the first time, I was hesitant. So finally, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna meet up with old boy. You know, this nigga live mad far. And I took the train. And I got to his house. I got to his area like late. I forgot what train I took, but he was deep down in Brooklyn and I'm in the Bronx. And I took the train all the way there. This was years back. So, I'm waiting at the train station or whatever. And the dude is there, and I'm like, oh, that's him. This thing look good or whatever. Because, you know, you see people online, but if you see them in person, you wouldn't necessarily know it's them. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm waiting, it wasn't him. So I'm waiting. Then he finally comes, and he gets there, and his clothes was bummy. Like, his fucking clothes was mad bummy. He had this weight ball in his hand. Like the ball that be at the gym that says, they got one that says 5 pound, 10 pound, or whatever. So he had like the 10 pound one in his hand. I think it was like 8 to 10 pounds. And he kept moving it back and forth in his hand or whatever. So I see him and I'm looking him in the face and I'm like, yo, like he looked like his picture, but he just looked like a weird version of his picture. And at this time, it's already mad late. I traveled mad far to see the boy. So I was like, you know what? Being an idiot. I was like, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Or just chill or whatever. So we walking and he like all strange, like, oh, like, he don't want to look at me and shit. Then I get a look at his teeth. His teeth was OD hit. I'm like, oh my God, like, what's going on? So he kept moving the ball around. He was like, yeah, I like having the ball with me. And it helps with my energy or whatever. But some bullshit. At this point, I was kind of over it. But I was still, I don't know what made me just continue talking to him. So we get to his crib, and he lives, it's a store downstairs. And then you gotta go upstairs to get to his crib. But the hallway is pitch fucking black. So he opens the door, and I'm looking at him like, nigga, I'm not going in there. So he's like, oh, trust me, he was like, it's my crib, it's gonna happen, he was like, there's no light in the hallway. So I was taking mad long, and I was like, something is off about old this dude. Like, he don't really look like his picture. Like, don't get me wrong, his body, from what I could tell, looked like his picture. Even though he had a jacket on, his build initially looked like go upstairs and he got two dudes there, and they kind of looking at me like, what the fuck am I doing with him? Because not to say I was out of his league. I don't want to talk like that, but yeah, like they looking at like, what the fuck is this girl doing with this type of nigga? Because they was like hood niggas, like they was kind of decent looking or whatever. So he was like, yeah, those are my I forgot if he said those are his cousins and his brothers or whatever. But he was like, yeah, those are such and such. So they was making a joke. They was like, oh, he was like, damn. One of them was like, yo, y'all both got the crazy bodies or whatever. Because I was a little bit more toned and in shape. He was like, yo, y'all both got the crazy bodies. Like, I could imagine if y'all both had kids. Because he had the guy that catfished me, he had a only nice body. He did. He was in pristine shape. His body was really nice. He was slim, but he was in good shape. So he is living in the attic part of whatever this is. Because it's like a house. You know, Brooklyn is where they got weird apartment houses type of shit in certain areas. So he's in the attic. So I go upstairs in the attic, and he got his TV set up, and you know, he got his mattresses on the floor, but it wasn't dirty. He was just, I guess that was just his living situation. His room was clean or whatever. But he was talking, and he was scaring the shit out of me. He was basically like on some. He was just strange. Like I think he was like having hallucinations and delusions and stuff like that. So we talking or whatever, and I'm trying to get a feel of him because I don't necessarily want to judge him. So he's talking, and then he was like, what threw me off was, he's like, oh, I know you're not ready to have sex, and we don't have to have sex or whatever. I just wanted to cuddle, and this is that and the third. So I wasn't necessarily attracted to him. I'm like, okay, I'm already here or whatever, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to make the best of the situation. I'm going to go to sleep. And he did not seem like the aggressive type. I wasn't worried about that or whatever. So we slept. We got up in the morning. Matter of fact, we went and got something to eat. And then, I think in the morning, he was playing some, like meditating music or something like that. I don't know. He was just so, like, he basically, he was telling me a story about how he was on the train. And he be looking at people and they be turning into reptiles. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God. Like, I got so fucking scared. I was like, yeah, I gotta go or whatever. Because I did spend the night. He did not try to push up on me or anything like that. Like, you know, he was like hugging me, but he didn't really. He was really strange. Like, I don't even know how to describe his personality. But he was like, yeah. It was just, I can't even explain to you people what the fuck was off about it. But he was off. He was just like how you see people and they turn into reptiles and this, that, and the third. People be agents, and he was just going in, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, but I'm packing my shit and I'm getting ready to go because I was like, I took the ride here was super long. I get here, you don't look like how you look like. Yeah, my bad. Always cutting off or some shit. So I'm like, you extra strange. And he was telling me, like, even when we went to the store or whatever, he had the ball in his hand. He had to take the ball with him. And I guess it was like a force of habit. So I took it and I said, yo, let me hold the ball or whatever. So he's walking. So I got the ball. So he's like, he's like, oh my God, I feel so off balance. Like, I really need the ball. Like, he was about to go crazy. I was like, let me hand this motherfucker back this ball. Yeah, I felt bad because when I left from there, like, I think I responded to like one of his calls and gassed it up or whatever. Because I had a few some paperwork. I carried some paperwork with me or something like that because I had an appointment the next day, and I ended up forgetting it. And he called me and was like, "Oh, you left your bed?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come back and get it." Never went back to get this shit or whatever. But yeah, like, he was just, when he told me that reptile shit. When he was showing me on TV about agents and all this crazy shit, that's not the type of conversation him and I was having over the phone. We was just talking about meditating and, you know, being positive and all this extra shit. But when I met him in person, it was like, who the fuck is this L weirdo? Like, you extra super duper weird. Yeah, so That is the time I got catfish. I was so fucking weirded out. And that goes to show you, even when people are in situations that they don't necessarily want to be in, they don't even remove themselves. They kind of just go with the flow for some reason. I don't know. You got to be careful out there, y'all. So, anyways, that is my story time. See y'all on the flip side. Deuces.